Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. We're continuing our Venomtastic review day here on GPTV, and in my hands is Venom Tooth and Claw, which isn't just the Tooth and Claw miniseries, but a whole bunch of comics. There's Venom Tooth and Claw number 1 through 3, Venom on Trial 1 through 3, Venom License to Kill 1 through 3, Venom Seed of Darkness, Venom Sign of the Boss 1 and 2, Spider-Man The Venom Agenda, and Venom the Finale number 1 through 3. The amount of creators that are behind this, we got, there's just tons of them. We got Larry Hama, Len Kaminsky, I think Ryan Velez, Joe St. Pierre, Joshua Hood, Derek Oiken, James Fry, Tom Derenick, Tom Lyle, Mark Bajarillo. A lot of different creators with a lot of different comics. And it's interesting, going into this, I wasn't quite 100% sure what was in here, thinking it was really thick for a Venom series. So it's a whole bunch of different series, and it is very much of the time, which is like late 90s. And, it's, the comics back then they just don't hold up. They tend to be really cheesy. Writing seems to be a little off, and yeah, this is a tough one to read. It was definitely, it was entertaining. There's definitely entertainment there. And then the main story, which is the Tooth and Claw, basically it's Venom and Wolverine, and they do go on this interdimensional adventure, which is just, it's about as 90s as 90s gets. There's Venom going on trial. Matt Murdock has to defend him. There's another where Venom becomes a hired gun for the government, which is kind of interesting since that kind of feels like it foreshadows some of the other stuff that was with Venom later on. Of course, he fights Spider-Man a bunch of times. So there's a lot here. And it's not bad. There's none of it that's really bad. It's just kind of like cheesy 90s comics. There's definitely better stuff out there. But, it's one of those, if you haven't read these before and you're a really diehard Venom fan, this is a good collection. It's $39.99. It's a nice, thick book. So that way, it's solid. And when I kind of bring up, the comics are very of the time and at times kind of wincy and just, it definitely has me, I think, this sums up a lot of the comic. You have, of course, big giant guns, giant pads. There's some really questionable art. That first panel of Wolverine's, laughable as to how bad it is. But it's not all of it. Some of it's better than others. It's really kind of all over the place. You can see very different art style here. It's one of those, if you're a diehard Venom fan, it's worth it. If you're not really into Venom, then you're not going to want to do it. I will say there was some nice, pleasant surprises in the art. I guess we kind of got a nice little homage there to the, I think it was a Ditko that did it, with Spider-Man coming out from the pile of rubble. Nice homage. It was actually kind of cool to see that. But pretty much this encapsulates the 90s. If you want to grab comics that really sum up the 90s, this I think does a lot of it. So again, it's not bad. It's just one of those, there's so much other stuff to read that's so much better. But still, it's out in comic shops. It's out in bookstores. You can go get it if, with the film coming out, if you want to go check out some Venom comics, this is out there for you to check out. Go support comic shops first and foremost. Always support your comic shop. They're the backbone of the industry. We do have a link beneath this video. You can put it in your zip code to tell you if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links, but they are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage of that. But by doing that, you help support our site, so that's much appreciated. As always, if you're into Marvel, if you're into comics in general, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all Graphic Policy. I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always like to be transparent as far as that. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games. you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.